I have heard word of this cow. This cow is important. I have heard word of this cow. Excuse me, cow. How are you? Cow. I'm so happy right now. You can nuzzle the cow. I was told hug the cow. I was told you can hug the cow. This is a full-on cuddle.
Snowman, it's a pleasure to see you.
I love you, cow. I love you so much. Hold on to something, will you? Safety first.
Happy to see you again, Lucky Rinsey.
Ooh, I only get 2 shots to do this. Can I do this? Oh! Oh! I am a god! I am the god of
Sup,
pegging!
Funky Sumia.
Let's go! Hell yeah! Whoa, he got me in the air. Whoa, whoa.
Thing in the bathroom there.
Where are you going?
I'm looting the house. That's what you're supposed to do.
You picked a spot for me to go to. I went to it and you're nowhere near it. You told me to go here.
I'm going there.
You told me to go here. I came over here. You're like, but no.
I'm coming over there now.
Are you?
I'm trying to find my way.
Right. Down. Oh, rude. You suck. Crap. Crap.
Hi, Irish Sparrow 95.
I thought I was doing better, but I was staring at the AI. Crap! Snow's a jerk. I got last.
Sup,
Snow
I
bullied.
store at Goniona.
Snow bully. Fucked up their car though. Look at that. Oh god, the sun!
I hate it.
I'm too
Hi,
flexy for my
Mr.
shirt.
Happy you're here.
Bravo. Bravo. Good job. You did it.
This towel is perfectly itched. The vibrant colors, the always relevant message of I'm too flexy for my shirt.
I'm too flexy for my shirt.
Sup, Coolly.
100% absorbent, which is like a lie.
Specifically this and this dog. And we're gonna pet this dog with the best pet you have ever seen in any game in your entire life, okay? This is very important. This is a very important moment. There we go. Wait. Perfect. See? Let me take the Katamari. Oh god! Help! Help! Why does my character look? Because I have rabies, OBC. It comes with the clown nose. The real question is, are those my eyebrows or are those my eyeballs?
how to beat him, yeah?
Hey, y'all. How we doing? How we doing? I stopped the Katamari music, realizing I wanted to play a new song for you. As a statement, that sounds like I'm going to play music. I'm not playing the music. I wanted to play a new song for you. Specifically, there's a new Katamari song. I'm going to play the Katamari song because Bandai released it. So here you go. Ija Naika by Kochi no Kendo.
いてと起きるバタバタ歩くよいしょこらしょとどこいしょな気分だんだんと当たるあちこち悩むありゃりゃありゃりゃと立ち止まるお日様は昼寝してさめさめとつれづれ雨上がりキラキラと晴れやかに遠く
It's a good vibe. So yeah, new Katamari song. So, let me go actually through the list. Hello, Snow. Hello, Rinsey. Hello, Somya. Hello, Sparrow. Hello, Door. Hello, Mace. Hello, Clue. Hello, Cannibal. Hello, Greggs. Hello, Blaze. Hello. Hello. So, this is the first reroll game. I haven't played this since February 2023, but I never 100%ed it, and I should probably do that before October 24th. So, yeah. And what's funny, Blaze, I'm thinking of adding more randoms to that. Because, like, right now I have the random for just the slap and petting Mari, and I'm thinking of adding in, or taking the dodgeball from the 10-bit power-ups and replacing the dodgeball with one of the, as a new check-in option. So there's also a chance to just pelt me with a dodgeball when you check in. Ugh. I just realized the queen had... Wait, does the queen always... Have I been misunderstand... Queen of all cosmos. Oh yeah, I guess she does have hair. Hair like that. Huh. Ow. No. It's only for the power-ups, Greg. It's got to be the power-ups. So the you can't do them from mobile, I don't think yet. But they're the highlight of my message one, the on-screen celebration, and the gigantified emote. So I never collected all the presents in this one. So I need to pull up a guide because they're not listed properly. Katamari, Damacy, reroll, present locations. Boop. My nose is itchy today. Ah. Okay, so we got the winter scarf. We got the chef hat. Wait. Yeah, winter star. Okay, we got that. Scott got that. Got that. Champion's belt. We got that. Love that this one's not even labeled. Oh. The camera. Did I get the camera? I did get the camera. Okay. Got the headphones. I saw those in there. Right? Yeah, got the headphones. Are we missing the guitar? We are missing the guitar. That is in Make a Star 8. Okay. I'm not gonna pay attention to the guide for like where it is. Tell what to stop, Chow. I'm confused. Oh, what if a hand high five the arm that is up? That would be funny. Can we talk about how bad the level select is in this one, though? Oh, the nose being itchy. Gotcha. Wait. Wait. Okay, first of all, did I get... I need to go back one. Did I have the apron? Because I'm realizing I skimmed past that one. Apron. That's the running top. Okay, I don't have the apron. So we gotta start with 7. The level select is so bad in this one, and I hated it in the original, and they didn't do anything to make it better in this. Like, let me just use the D-pad to, like, quick select, please. Oh my god. 3, 7. Okay. It's like, help! Dzień dobry. The level select wouldn't be so bad if the locations were a little more iconic when you looked at them, other than just an arrow pointing to the spot. The fact that you have to go over the location to figure out what it is, I think, is where the problem is. Like, if there was just, like, a floating number above it, I don't think it would be that bad. Hey, that guy on the right, they're a power bottom. Get it? Banana, we're banana-nana-nana-nana-ing. Bah. Oh god, I forgot the controls do not feel good in this one. This is something I try to explain to people who've never played Katamari before. Katamari Damacy Reroll, the very first one, they do not have the controls right. This doesn't feel... like, this doesn't feel proper. It doesn't roll quite right. It's close, but there's just enough of it being, like, slightly off. It's like, no, this isn't okay. Ugh, the physics are all just a little janky. It does look clean, which is nice, but, like, it's slightly off. Ow! Helios! By the way, I want to give an extra, important thank you to everybody who's come by so far this stream and who's coming by today. Twitch is being even pickier on what counts as views, and my numbers have been down lately, and I know weekends are really busy, and there's a lot of people you can choose to watch, but you chose to watch me, and that means a lot. I'm kind of stressing about numbers lately, and it is getting to my head. I'm not gonna try and pretend like, oh no, everything's great. No, I'm stressed out about it. I know people have been busy. I'm not faulting anybody for not being able to make it, but it just does mean when you can make it, it means all the more. So just a huge thank you to everybody who's here and hanging out, and it means a lot. And even if you can't stay long, just the fact that you were able to pop by really does mean a lot. It might be complete coincidence, but I will probably be stopping streaming games that are older, or older looking, specifically like pixel art games. I have noticed that every time I do something that is pixel art based, as much as I may love pixel art, if it is not a popular current title, ends up getting about half the views of anything else. So I think those are just going to be removed from my my thing of consideration unless I'm really excited for the game, because I can't be having my views regularly and stuff. Hey Rose. But yeah, I'm stressed out about it, and I feel like hiding the fact I'm stressed out would be rude to y'all. So I just wanted to cover that really quick as this started with everything, because yeah, I'm a bit rough mentally when it comes to that. Like, it was stressing me out last night when I was looking through things, and like, I know y'all know I work really hard at this. This is the thing I love to do, but it's one of those when numbers are down and sponsorships are sparse, it all accumulates and just kind of messes with my brain. Messes with my brain pretty hard. Also, my voice is slightly gone. I don't know why my voice is slightly gone, but I am slightly without full range of my voice, so it's all blah blah blah. While true OBC, that would only account for new viewers. That should not have any effect on people who already watch me. So I totally get what you're saying, but that's a visibility standpoint to new people, not the people that are already watching, you know? So, like, that's kind of that thing, is like, oh, it's about visibility. Like, it's not going to help me grow, but it should still help me get seen by people who... It shouldn't, in theory, affect people who already watch me, you know? And in that regard, OBC, that is technically a TOS violation. Twitch has never done anything about it, but that is a TOS violation to do stuff like that. So, not something I want to toy with, because I don't like breaking TOS even if it's not an enforced rule. Intentionally miscategorizing your stuff is not something Twitch is technically okay with, or at least they weren't. Typically that's specifically like focused on games that are doing drops is why that rule is there, but it is 100% not something you should be doing. Yeah, no, see, that would piss me, and that's a funny thing too, is like, oh, but Pokemon does it. Like, yeah, I would be annoyed as a viewer if I saw somebody intentionally like labeling their stream wrong. Like, no, that's not what you're playing. What, like, I got an alert saying you were playing this, you're playing something else, now I'm annoyed, you know? Or if I'm looking for a stream and I'm like, I want to watch Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and then they're like playing Emerald, I'd be like, this isn't the same game. What? But yeah, no, that it's... Yeah, I feel like Pokemon should just have a generic Pokemon category. Especially because there's a good chance that certain titles are missed. I'd almost wonder, though, how many people think that is a joke and how many people are serious about it, right? Like, to even call it a running joke, like, I do wonder, like, how many people are joking when they say it. Because, like, there's probably a fair chance that a lot of people are quite serious. And I think that may also lead to the issue that, like, often pops up in, like, Cleo streams, where people will come in and go, what game is this? And it's like, it's in the title and it's the game category, and people just don't trust the game category anymore. But, like, all it's gonna take is, like, one big streamer to get yelled at by Twitch for it, and then all of a sudden everything's gonna go, oh, shit. But, yeah, no, It is one of those. It's one of those things where it's like, no, it is technically a it is technically speaking a TOS violation to intentionally miscategorize what you're doing. So it's odd that it's become such a trend for people. This level feels poorly organized. Though it is their early one, so it's also understandable. But, like, I'm rolling through this and I'm like, where is everything? Like, everything's blocked off. Hey, Lapis. Flammy throat, a flammy throat. See, But I would say in that case, though, OBC, a lot of the ROM hacks, like just even for instance, like I was playing Emerald Sea Glass, which is a ROM hack of Emerald. They're ROM hacks of very specific titles. So you aim for the one that is, you know, the base game, right? So like mine was marked under Emerald when I was playing Emerald Sea Glass. Like that they should be doing that. Because it's like they know. People know that they're in the wrong category, and I think that's where the line is. There's the present we need. It's just what everyone does. It's not a good excuse for that, and yeah. But thankfully, I'm not talking about trying to grow or get views that I don't deserve for things. I'm simply trying. There we go. I am simply trying to figure out where people want to actually view my stuff, and people don't want to tune into my pixelated game streams. So, like when I did Tony Island, even though it was during a mental health thing, I don't think that affected my view count so much because I don't think a lot of y'all avoid tuning in when I'm having a depression brain day. I only averaged 9 viewers. Last night I averaged, I believe, 10 viewers. And it's like, I'm stopping those. I'm stopping those. Like, if I'm gonna be at half my typical view count, or less than half my typical view count when I do pixel art games, I just can't stream pixel art games anymore. It's like, my views have been down in general, but those were, like, they were single digit. Oh my god! He's like, yeah, no, so those are considerably off the listing, unless it's something major that comes out that's like that, you know? Yeah, no, I'm not faulting people who can't tune in. I want to be clear. I'm not faulting people who are busy or anything like that. I'm just stating, like, the facts of the matter is, like, people don't tune in during these times, so, or during these things, and I can't be dealing with that. Like, I know my afternoon streams typically are about 25% smaller than the rest of my streams. I expect that. I'm not faulting that at all. Like, people not being able to tune in the afternoon ones because obviously I'm losing entire time zones, right? Hey, Mordic. Like, my morning streams are at a time that most time zones can get to. My afternoon ones are very specific groups. How you doing, Mordic? I keep forgetting I can't jump in this one. Oh, I do want to remind everybody, we are doing a sponsorship with Marvel Strike Force, ! Marvel. If you want to download that game on your phone, play, all the goals are listed down below, or you can just click the link in the info panel to get it. But we're up at about $260 right now, which is absolutely fantastic, and I appreciate y'all a lot. We are having issues with one of the goals tracking right now, which is the complete all daily goals multiple days in a row. So be aware that may not track correctly, and let me know if you've done the complete all daily goals thing multiple days, so we can report those when the thing is done. Mordic, who do you think I am? Who do you think I am? I think I did find out within an hour of it being released. I started this stream playing the new song that they've already revealed. I did a whole breakdown of the trailer the other day, talking about what was and what wasn't. Who do you think I am? I feel like I should be insulted. Ugh. It's very interesting, though, that they did change the art style. As much as people may not notice it, they did change the art style. which is just like that's a sizable change to like mention. They actually changed the art style of the game. Ugh. Who do you think you are? I am. I know. I can't remember the specifics of that one. Why did Bandai just email me? How cool would that have been if it was like, we'd like to offer you a partnership. I'm in! Ah, yes. Ugh. Boop-a-doo. Ugh. Okay. That's another one done. Now we gotta do Make a Star 8, which is Eternal 2. Yes. I like that I managed Eternal mode. And didn't get the present. It's like, here's Eternal. What? I think I'm just too small of a channel to be on their radar, which I understand considering that it is a Japanese company. They're not gonna notice me on that one. Though I think if we're talking strictly like from a watch time standpoint, I probably have one of the highest Katamari Damacy watch times on all of Twitch, which is fantastic. I'm gonna bet, especially considering Katamari Damacy Rolling Live was based on YouTube's stream format, I'm going to guess there probably is on YouTube, just not on Twitch. I should try, now that my CPU's fixed, to see what a dual stream would go like, just to test it. And like play, like when I play the new Katamari, I should try and do the Katamari stream on both YouTube and Twitch. Even if it's just mostly directing traffic over here. I don't like the idea of multi-streaming. I think that multi-streaming as a whole is one of those ways. It might be good like when you're starting out if you're trying to figure out like where to stream, but I feel like once you've established an audience, you should definitely focus on that one. And YouTube does not have proper moderation controls when it comes to anything, which has me highly concerned about the aspect of streaming over there, but I need to grow. I need to grow. This is the spot I'm in right now. I need my channel to grow, and I'm kind of hitting a stump there. And like obviously I could also do, hey Potpourri, I could do like TikTok streams again, but TikTok streams gonna be real. That site is such a mess that even while the streams work, your audiences don't work the same. Ugh. Da, 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 da. Sorry, my left eye definitely has something in it. What the heck? You know, I didn't realize this, or at least I probably did realize this, but I didn't realize it in this one specifically. When you pause, it fades everything that is not the Katamari, which is actually a really cool way to do the pause screen. And I'm wondering how that's coded. Because that is actually like a really cool effect, right? Like, I guess they're masking out things that are that have a certain tag, but visually that's actually like a really charming effect. I want to jump in this one so badly. But yeah, maybe we spend time trying to finish out some missing trophies and things in the Katamaris in the coming weeks. Because one of them, for instance, like I still don't have platinum on Katamari Forever. I'm missing a handful of items that I need to collect in that one, and wherever they're hiding. that is keeping me from getting the platinum trophy. So it could be fun to get that platinum. We still need to platinum touch my Katamari. Which I don't know what I'm missing in Touch My Katamari yet, other than, like, obviously there's a few levels. I assume I need to buy all of the King's outfits, which is going to take forever. I need to actually, like, read through what I'm missing. But no, even on that front, OBC, because back to the topic of, like, miscategorizing streams, I had considered it with Touch My Katamari as a thing, and going, which Katamari category is the most popular? Like, which one has the most followers on it? Do I label my Touch My Katamari streams that? Like, I had this whole conversation in my head. And it's like, I should put it in the right one. Like, it's like, even if it wasn't a TOS thing, it just feels disrespectful to, like, viewers who are, like, looking, like, they're following this game because they want to see this game, you know? But that actually did occur to me last night. It was, like, something that was going through my head, like, Ugh. Itchy nose. Ugh. So, Mace, Katamari is a, do you want the premise, or, like, what am I doing in it? Because those are actually kind of detached conversations. I feel like the gameplay is fairly self-explanatory. I'm rolling a ball around to pick up things to get bigger. Or do whatever the level demands if it's not that. A lot of the charm in Katamari and complications in Katamari come from the controls. Because the game is designed to be controlled entirely by analog stick and nothing else. So you have your left analog stick doing the left side. Like, if I just press the left analog stick, I can't move. I can only rotate. The right one only does this. If I do both forward, both back, one forward, one back. Like, it changes how you move based on what analog stick orientation you're doing. Think of it like tank controls. Like, if you were to actually, like, move the treads on a tank, that's how the game controls. Hey, Chalice. So it's something you very much, like, get the hang of with practice, and it's part of what makes it charming. And then, like, some of the titles eventually added, like, bonus controls in, but they don't use any of the buttons other than the triggers, so your thumbs never have to leave the analog sticks. It's very much designed to focus on that. As far as the premise, you are collecting these things to put up into the sky to replace stars and planets and things like that. Now, the reason you need to replace them varies from game to game. The one I'm playing right now, which is the original, well, a remaster of the original, is that your dad got very, very, very drunk and went flying through the sky and broke all the stars out of the sky. That is the premise of the first one. The second one is nothing else broke, but you didn't really make enough stars to refill the sky. So you're listening to the fans who were asking for more and doing all this for your dad, who does not appreciate you. Your dad is an asshole. Your dad is an alcoholic and a bad person and a piece of shit. Known as the King of all Cosmos. Which I feel like one of the things that's actually one of the things that's kind of lost in this game, or in a lot of the games. In the first two, it was more obvious that the king is an asshole, and then the other ones, it just sounds like people are praising the king. And it's like, it's supposed to be that the king is taking credit for all you're doing, and people aren't seeing the dark side of him that you clearly see. Which I feel is like a fairly important kind of plot point that's just lost in the later games. The third game, which I believe was me and my Katamari, you go out on which is the first one without the original creator on the team, I believe. I don't believe he worked on me and my Katamari. The king, his wife, and you go on vacation. The king does a cannonball. It creates a tsunami that wipes out all these islands, and you're recreating islands. You're collecting stuff to build islands. And then after that one is Beautiful Katamari, where I believe they were playing tennis. I think it was tennis. and the king created a black hole by playing tennis. There's Katamari Damacy Online, which I never played, which I believe is the same plot as the tennis one, except it wasn't a tennis ball, it was like badminton. Well, the grandfather being thrown in the mix, the grandfather was only thrown in the mix in We Love Katamari, which was the second one, to give backstory to why the king is the way the king is. More just explaining why he's an asshole is because, well, his dad was an asshole, and he took after his dad. Like, okay. And then after that one was Katamari. Oh, there's the present. Was Katamari Forever, and Katamari Forever was the premise of that one was the king was showing off how high he could jump. He jumped up and got hit by a meteor that was flying by and lost his memory. And they're trying to get his memory back. Yeah, no, it's one of those things. Like there's a lot of silly lore to it, but I think it's in its own right. It's a very fun one. Then there's Touch My Katamari, which came after that, which is arguably the worst Katamari. It was so bad that it took 15 years for them to release a new one, which I'm counting the Apple exclusive one for the new one after that. But in that one, the king is washed up, getting down on himself, feels like a failure, blah, 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 blah. And it's an entirely different art style. The king is 3D. It's concerning and weird, and the controls are not right, and you gotta use touch controls. And I've been streaming through that one lately, and it's killing me. There's a reason it pretty much killed the franchise. And then then after 14 years, Katamari Damacy Rolling Live came out, which is an Apple Arcade exclusive that came out earlier this year. That one is the king decides to become a streamer and uses a lot of outdated and weird terms, and it's confusing because none of that is accurate to streaming. None of what they did was accurate to streaming. But that one came out earlier this year. The best part of that game was that they had a cousin named Cameron, and then they announced a new title, and Cameron's not in it, and I'm sad. We don't actually... Oh, and the premise of the new one, I guess, is the king threw a scroll at the earth, and I don't know what's going on there. The thing is, the king became a streamer, but the stream is just the king watching us stream. The only time the king really does anything is if you fail the level. The king yells at you and you lose fans. Which, you know what? Valid there. Props to the fans for going, yeah, no, fuck the king. When the king decides to be abusive. But, yeah, no, that's the only sign of anything there. The plot is secondary to it all, but it's there. I never got to play Katamari Damacy Online. I think that and the DSi game are the only ones I never got to play. The throwing the scroll at Earth, I feel like, is a misleading thing. I'm guessing the king was going through some stuff and probably was throwing things out and threw a scroll at Earth that caused something to happen. That's gonna be my guess. That's gonna be my guess for what's actually happening there. It's like the king sorting through old junk and throws out a scroll, and it ends up flying and hitting the Earth and screws up time. That's my guess. But we don't really have enough information to go off of other than the trailer. But that comes out in October. So, man. Comes out in October. Looks absolutely fantastic. They added, like, camera pan scenes, which we've never had before. They added, like, full-on, like... They slightly modified the shape of the people in it, which is weird. You can make your own cousins now in it. Cousins are the characters I'm playing as. Since you haven't seen this, Mace, behind me. My foot pedal isn't working! Did my Elgato software crash? Why is my foot pedal not working? Hello? It's plugged in. Oh no, I know what it is. This means a lot of the effects are probably broken. If peak on doesn't work, what's happened is I've lost OBS connection, haven't I? I have. So I've got to relaunch my bot. So I'm going to relaunch the bot really quick. Yeah, they are finally bringing back online, which we haven't seen proper online since Beautiful Katamari, and I believe my assumption is that they removed that. They removed the online functionality after Beautiful Katamari because they thought that was one of the reasons for its failure, which makes no sense. It was also a very underutilized feature at that time, but I believe that was just because they launched on the Xbox. It was a PlayStation exclusive for the first 3 titles, and then the Xbox version came out because the PS3 was in a weird kind of state, so they didn't release the PS3 version. Had it released on the PS3, I think it would have done fantastic at the same time if they had done online. But I think they backtracked out of fear because the PS3 wasn't doing very well. That's my assumption. I'm waiting for my bot to reload. Ah, itchy nose, itchy nose. Ba-ba-ba-da. Yeah, and I think that was kind of the thing, but it being... And that may also have some connection with maybe Keita's departure. I don't know. There's not really a lot of information on why Keita left Katamari. But Keita went on to create Uvula, in which they created Alphabet, was their first title, I believe. Then they went on to make Watam and Tuati. Okay, let's see. Does it work now? There we go. This is the prince. Back there. This is what these are cousins. These are called cousins. Well, they're not called cousins. Some of them are cousins. Some of them are second cousins. Some of them, but they're apparently the species is called cousins. And there's 78 of them. 78, I think. How many were added in Katamari Damacy Rolling? Katamari Damacy Rolling Live Cousins. How many are there? I need to know. Being yelled at. Where? Who? Sorry, I'm doing a look at all these like the names of these characters. And I don't remember this new one. Apparently it's one of the new ones, but their name is Salsa, and I don't remember them. The image won't load. I did a search for Katamari Damacy Rolling Live Cousins. And I got one named Salsa, and I'm like, I don't remember you. Like, none of these are loading properly. So we got Cameron, Catherine, 1, 2, Milky, 3, Jack, 4, Patch, 5, Phil, 6, Flair, 7, and Salsa, 8. Is that a new cousin that wasn't there before? I think 7 and 8 are 2 that I actually haven't seen, is what it is. So there's 78 cousins that exist, but only 70 are acknowledged, I guess, in the new game. Which maybe they'll add them with DLC. I think that'd be really cool. Like, hey, here's the cousins we left out. And I only specify that because, like, I want them in there, you know. And I think the new game is a good real estate for adding DLC levels like they used to. They only did that for. They only technically did that, at least in my acknowledgement. They only did DLC levels in Beautiful Katamari. So I think it would be nice if they tried that again, because I do think it would work. As long as you have a full-fledged game there, charging like $15 for 3 levels, I'd be down. If they're like full-fledged levels with like an eternal mode and a new present, maybe, I think that would be fantastic, and I would totally be for it. And then since they have 8 cousins they didn't use, they could put those cousins in those levels. But they did technically have DLC levels in Touch My Katamari, but they were free, and it feels more like they were like finalizing ones that already existed. Hey, Ollie, like they were finalizing ones that already existed, or like weren't able to add in time. Touch My Katamari is a mess. I'm trying to remember how the timer works in this Katamari. I think the 4 minutes means I have less than 4 minutes left that it's showing me in the corner. In the original. Take the... I'm pretty sure it was still called Nessie in the original Katamari Damacy, and I never realized this, but I just rolled that up, and its name was Nussie. If you were to check out the series yourself, Mace, really there's only 2 titles I would recommend really picking up, if any, which is this one, which is Katamari Damacy Reroll, or Katamari Damacy, or We Love Katamari Damacy Reroll. I would personally say pick up We Love Katamari Damacy Reroll. It has essentially all the levels from the original one. The controls are better and it plays better, and there's a lot more levels. The story is not vital to it. The most important part is the controls, and the controls in We Love Katamari Damacy Reroll and Katamari Forever are flawless. The one thing I will say though is if you're going to play it, make sure you play it on a console with a controller. Ideally a PlayStation console if you have one. If not, fair enough, but controller for sure. Inline analog sticks just make the experience feel a little bit better. Obviously you could use asymmetrical analog sticks like you get on an Xbox controller or a Switch controller, but it definitely was designed with inline analog sticks in mind when it was created, so. Yeah, so the timer's at 2 minutes, but it's about to tick down that I'm on the final minute. In the later titles, they swapped that, but it gets confusing because there's gonna be 1 minute left. Like, it's gonna go 1 minute left. It changes from 2 to 1. But ideally, I'd want to see 1 minute left. So, here's a Easter egg they never explained. Actually, I'm gonna talk about this really quick instead of the plot. Those angels mean I've completed the level. Like, I'm done. I've got over a minute left and there's like nothing left. I believe they may also signify unlocking Eternal Mode. But like, I don't need Eternal Mode. There's nothing left in this level. I also forgot the king was offset in this one, which is actually kind of nice. For the pop-ups, instead of being in the center. Fun fact, my old notifications for when I gained new followers was the King of All Cosmos. No, Eternal Mode doesn't have anything extra added to the levels. I have nothing to roll up. We've got 30 seconds and I've got nothing to roll up. This level is done. I guess maybe these bleachers if I can hit them, but I don't think I can. Oh, we got him. Can I get that car? Oh, no, there is a PS3 version mace. That is actually perfect. One of my personal favorites is on that one. Visually, there's a bit of a roughness to it, but Katamari Forever is on the PS3. It's just stuck on the PS3 since there's no backwards compatibility to that console. But Katamari Forever, if you can find it, is an absolutely fantastic one. The one thing I will say is you can use R1 to jump instead of the motion controls on the controller like it tells you. Itchy nose. And now I'm going to do that annoying thing and remind y'all, hey, if you're watching and have been lurking for a while, please do remember to interact with the stream in some way every once in a while. In particular, claiming those bonus channel point chests is a huge way to do it. If you have better Twitch TV, that will do it for you automatically. But if you do not, you need to click that little channel point chest. It's a little green chest at the bottom of chat where your channel points normally show up. You can click that to make sure your view continues counting. Twitch is being more aggressive with stopping counting views.
Happy you're here.
Mari is stuck on that. I think I can just hit this and fix that. That should have fixed the issue there. But you can do all the redeems, all that stuff. Any sort of redeem will help Twitch know that you're still active and doing stuff. I got this faster, but didn't get as big. I'm gonna make a star anyway. Basically, the greeting thing resets when I reopen my bot. But yeah, trying to make sure views continue to count on Twitch is a real pain, and I think that is part of the reason my numbers have dropped by like 4 from what I'm used to. But yeah, we need to make a star 9. 4, 2, 3, 6, 7, moon, 5, 9. Okay. Ugh. Blah, 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 blah. But yeah, Katamari Forever for the PS3 is actually, I would say, one of the best ones. It just starts out a little bit rough. My tea's gone cold, I wonder why I got out of bed at all. Oh, are we talking on We Love Katamari? Yeah, the stickers were okay. I still technically haven't beaten We Love Katamari reroll. Because of the Million Roses level. I think I would be more driven to get it if they added trophies for that. My biggest disappointment, honestly, with both of the rerolls that they've done so far is literally the lack of trophies. So I'm really hoping the new title has a good chunk of random trophies that are not just beat levels. Like, I don't want beat levels. Like, I don't want beat levels. I don't want beat levels as trophies. I want beat the game as a trophy. I want bonus levels as trophies. I want weirdly gimmicky things to be in there. I want simple, simple odd ones. I want things that, like, feel special. Like, oh, you completed this level in this time? Would be really cool. Like, oh, beat the final level where it's normally like an 18-minute level, but you completed all of it in 13 minutes. Like, here's a trophy. The trophies are, I think, the biggest disappointment I have with the remasters, honestly. Like, they could have done a lot and they just didn't, you know? But I don't know if that's a limited freedom thing or if the trophies were an afterthought. And they're like, well, we already have signifiers for these things, let's do this. But it's like, do something cool with your trophies. Trophies should be fun. Like, I think that's one of the big things that's kind of lost on a lot of games, is trophies should just be fun in your game. Like, I know a lot of people, for a long time, people were like, oh, I hate trophies, blah, 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 blah. They're just an artificial padding thing. It's like, you don't need to get them. They're not required to beat the game. They're a little bonus thing for people who want to go above and beyond. Like, oh, you got 100% of the game, here's a trophy. Look, you can go, look, I got 100%, even the game says so. Is cool. Like, I think one of the things missing, actually, is, like, PlayStation has trophies, sure. But I think PlayStation needs to do what Steam does, where you can add a little showcase and show off your top 5 or 6 favorite trophies you got. Like, having those bonus ones. Like, I think mine says Prince. Which is made entirely out of Watam trophies. But it's a fun little side thing for those who want to do it. Hey, Mello. Now, I think the cool thing to do when it comes to trophies is if you have a trophy that also gives you something in-game when you complete the trophy. I think that's the best way to do it, right? Like, you have, like, an in-game trophy cabinet, and those in-game trophies should be worth something. Like, oh, you completed this task. Here's a reward for completing the task. Like, I don't think it needs to just be the one. But, like, I know Nintendo's, like, reason for not doing it was supposedly because it's like, it should just be in the game. It's like, why can't it be in the game and not in the game? Like, why isn't that an option? Why don't you make it do both? Why can't we have it, like, in Katamari, you got a platinum trophy, which means you can now use maybe a certain skin on your Katamari if you want. Like, I think that'd be cool. Like, you got all the trophies in the game. Now your Katamari is platinum, if you enable this setting. Like, neat. I don't know. It feels. I think the trophy system is one of those systems that some games use well, but a lot of times it's underutilized for the number of really cool and unique things that they could do. You didn't use a pillow, Holly. That's why your neck hurts. I mean, for what it's worth, Cannibal, if I go into trophies here. On PlayStation. Ultra rare, 1.9, like you can just see directly how much they've earned. But you get like a little fancy animation when you get a platinum in this. The rest don't, but sometimes they have like special icons as well, depending on the game. Like they all have these. You get little special icons for each one you've done. Ugh. But I mean, I think games themselves in the game should do something. It shouldn't be on. I don't think the console needs to change anything here. Oh, good job, Holly. I mean, you say it's a lost art, but I mean, this game's only 2 years old that did this, right? Like, games do that still. 2 has some beautiful ones. I kind of want to do this really quick. So if I go... Whoa! Oh, that's the first message. I don't know how to respond to that. I'm waiting for part 2. I like that Touch My Katamari is up here now. In my list of things. I need to get I need how many trophies? I need 4 more trophies. Collect all songs. This is where this game is brutal. Connect all songs. Unlock eternal. So connect all songs, buy all levels. These both cost the same currency, which is annoying. All the King's fashion items also cost that. Collect all curio items. And then what's this hidden one? Get every fashion. Every bit of fashion. Just date every... Yeah, we wait. I think these are kind of empty for date everything trophies. Let's see. Death Stranding. Death Strandings are decent. They have a nice art style to them. How's our Peppa Pig trophies? Boring. Duck Detective? Boring. They're not bad, they're just uninspired. 2 T had good ones, though. 2 T has, like, cute little drawings of different food being offered to the dog and how they feel about it. But yeah, like trophies are a really interesting like thing. One of the best I think goes to Watam though. Watam's actually spell out. I believe it was you got all the achievements. Like I believe they had a trophy for every letter and then a bunch of exclamation points at the end. Or, no, it wasn't you got all the... Yeah, no, I think it might have been you got all the achievements. No, because there was a P in there. What else was there? It's congratulations? God, I want to see now. I want to see what it was. Well, no, because I got them elsewhere, but... Can we sort? Oh god, there's no sort! Actually, I might be able to do this with... Here... 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 Here. Let's go. I didn't collect all of them on console. Congratulations is the start of it. Congratulations. You got... Okay, so it's congratulations. There's so much here. Like, but they spell out congratulations and then more. Like, there's just a ton there. Yes, Mari, I know it's time for a break. Wait for it. Oh, Mari's not going to do it because it's broken. Because of the restart. Because that also resets the timer. Yeah, welcome back, Door. Don't scream at me! Cheetos. Oh, I forgot I needed to go get the item for this level, and I believe it is up here. Let me go get the present. Go work on your Legos, Holly. Okay, the present is up here. Oh, god damn it, it's on the other one. I rolled up the wrong smokestack. There we go. There we go. Let's go. Woo! It was a 50-50, and I'm still heartbroken. Hopefully I did keep it in the Katamari and it didn't bounce off, because that would be really embarrassing, because I don't see the present anywhere in this Katamari. And if I lost the present, I'm going to be so angry. Hey, Vividist! I'm sorry you probably just dealt with pre-rolls and I need to run ads. Oh wait, no, you're sub. You don't get pre-rolls. Win. Ugh. My nose is so itchy. In the sky. Oh yeah. I want to make a whole bunch of Katamari like themed effects for when I do my new model stuff, and I like trying to think of like what the best thing to do is, or like the best way to go about it. One of the things is like in the new Katamari trailer they showed off the effect behind the king, and I kind of want to recreate that as something to go on behind me. Oh god. Okay. The like spirally effect that he's got going on. I need to take some allergy pills is what I think I need to do. I don't know why my allergies are so bad. I don't know if like farmers are harvesting something right now. I hope they're not, because that's killing me. Hey, Icy. By the way, if you haven't checked in, please do. Your check-ins actually do mean a lot to me. They mean a lot more than you probably realize. I love and appreciate the check-ins. Dabba dabba da ba 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 da ba. Up here, up here. Give me the tree. Oh. Give me the trees. One thing they added to the Vita version that I would like them to add to this. So the way you flip the Katamari is you click in both analog sticks. On the Vita version, you can press the left bumper, and when you press the left bumper, it actually also flips the. It flips the camera. I would like that to be added to future titles. Let me actually roll up. Oh my god. Sometimes the Katamari is really annoying and doesn't want you to actually roll up anything on purpose. Hey, Red. It'll just like knock things off of you constantly no matter where you go. It's fantastic. And by fantastic, I mean it's a pain in the ass. Like me, I'm a fantastic pain in the ass. Up into my life. Now the problem I'm likely going to run into in this game is I believe there was a trophy for getting 100% of all items. And that is probably going to be a bit of an issue. Thankfully there's less levels in this, which means the areas that things could be hiding is far, far reduced. But Dabba dabba. Yeah, the added levels they did for Royal Revelry kind of sucked. Like, I liked the premise of adding more levels, but I don't think the levels they added were as good as they could have been, because they were all challenge levels. I want more normal levels. I do enjoy the challenge levels, but I think the fact that they only added quirky ones is part of what kind of hurt it. Hey, Artisy. Hope you're doing alright. I hope your stream this morning went okay. They say this morning it was 2 a.m., but that's still morning for somebody. Ugh. Dry nose of death. Okay, we completed the level. We have 7 minutes remaining. Well, we have 6 minutes remaining and some seconds. Because of the world's shittiest timer method. No worries, Irish. Yeah, but I think kind of the oddity there, Cannibal, is the fact that, like, it was made by a team that didn't have anything to do with the original. I'm shocked they were given that free will, right? Because it's not their Katamari team. That is a third-party company that is known for making silly mobile game recreations and remasters. Like, they did the Klonoa remaster, they did the Katamari remaster, and then they did Yeah, You Like Those Games? Yeah, no worries, RC. I was up. I saw your live post. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna blow my nose so hard on break. Brah, brah, brah. Roll. A whole bunch of nussies in it. You know what? I think the reason I don't like the renaming from Nessie to Nussie is the internet's ruined anything that ends in Ussy to me. Just everything that ends in Ussy I have concerns over hearing. And I think the fact that the sea creature is called Nussie has... Why am I losing things so... Like, you lose things way too easy in this one. Ugh. Oh, door. Okay, the bridges. Like, I totally agree with the renaming to Njamo that they did for one of the cousins in the later ones. Like, I'm glad they did stuff like that. I think that's really awesome of them. But were they not allowed? Is Nessie trademarked as a name? I can actually see that being trademarked because it's a tourist attraction thing. I can totally see that being trademarked. Which is really lame. Like, we're gonna take this cryptid and like trademark the name, really? Brr. So many like name-based trademarks are so lame. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I mean, it's also entirely possible that that there is a trademark elsewhere, or that it was trademark concerns that made them not use that name as well. Like, it's entirely possible maybe they were just like, yeah, we don't want to mess with it and we don't feel like dealing with it if there is a trademark issue. Fear is screaming. I just feel like you should all know. Well, actually, he feels like you should all know this. But Fear is screaming. He's not screaming for any particular reason. He's just screaming. All of my cats have become very talkative lately. Either they're detecting my stress levels, or they have just learned to speak. They're all like, we've invented a new language! It sounds exactly like the other language we were using, but it is new. And therefore you should hear it. Let me in there! Also, I have weird feelings about the way the prince roll works that I never really paid attention to. I thought he was like charging it up in a direction, but it looks like the prince, I never realized the prince is like slingshotting it. The prince rolls it backwards to launch it forwards. They could have just labeled it like the type of dinosaur that it's like, whatever. They didn't even have to name it. Diplodocus or whatever, I don't know. I'm just losing scale trying to do anything. Ugh. I'm too good. I'm just too good. And an all caps boom in my description there. I did not beat the other one in time or size. In time or size. I actually did worse. Cool. Because I was trying to get the present is why. That present was the main thing I like lost a bunch on. All right, we need to be right back. We need to stretch our legs. We need to grab a drink, all that stuff. I need to blow my nose and get some allergy pills. So I will catch you all in 3 minutes. I promise you won't miss anything. Use this as a moment to stretch your legs as well. Be right back. All the heroes' friends come together to save the day! God. This game is an experience! I don't know what I'm experiencing, but it's the game. Which you just lost. Congratulations. I'm too flexy for my shirt. Bravo. Bravo. Good job. You did it.
This towel is perfectly itched. The vibrant colors, the always relevant message of I'm too flexy for my shirt.
I'm too flexy for my shirt.
It's even 83% absorbent, which is like a lot.
Right. Down. Oh, rude. You suck. Crap. Crap. Ah, wait. I thought I was doing better, but I was staring at the AI. Crap! Snow's a jerk. I got last! Snow bullied. Snowbally! I love and appreciate y'all a lot. I'm gonna go get some food. But that said, I will catch y'all next time. So, see. Through my controller. See ya. Love ya. I'm not meaning to look up her ass. The controller is upside down somewhere under my desk and I gotta hunt it down. I'm sorry. See ya. Love ya. Bye-bye. Look at you! Aren't you a cute dragon? I know your name is Kilo, but I'm going to name you Rocks, because you look like rocks. Just chubbier. Whoa, he got me in the air. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let me take the Katamari. Oh God! Help! Help! Hello. I got the mail and I have like 5 things from a company that I've never heard of. So, the question is, how legit is that gonna be? Now, I got the crown. We need to see what items we're missing. I'm wearing the crown. We can put that away. Okay, so do we have the ducky? We have the ducky. Do we have the stylish wig? I think we do not have the wig, which means we need to make the North Star. Oh, God. The North Star is a bit of a pain. For those who do not know, the North Star is a just right level, where your goal is to make it exactly. I believe this is the one to make it exactly 10 meters. I think. Yeah. I'm just gonna wing it. We're after the present, nothing else matters. So let's focus on that. We just need to go over here. Over here. There it is. Got it. Present get. There we go. Cool. Roll up everything. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, sorry. My eyes are very dry. Yes, Rincey? What's up? I feel suspicious. Why are you making me feel suspicious? I'm doing alright. Don't be suspicious. You know what? I gave crap for the weird location of the items that are getting picked up, and I just realized they're also kind of away from the corner in this one for no reason. Not as far as they were in the trailer, for the new Katamari, but it is very weird that they are not in the corner. What benefit does not putting them in the corner do? There's no reason to have them away from the corner. It's not to balance it with the prince, because the prince is perfectly in the corner. What do you mean, why am I glowing? I'm always glowing. What are we talking about, Rincey? Are we talking about the sparkles? It's because there's sparkles happening behind me. When you're doing really good in a Katamari level, they add particle effects to your character in the corner. No, it's not. I have light being cast on me, but I'm not glowing. I'm not emitting any light. That is light being shined on me from the game. Did you pay attention to what colors they were, Rincey, though? Like, the colors are the colors of the game. It's the game lighting me up. No, so that's the challenge of this level, Door, is they don't tell you anything. They show you at the beginning, they show you an approximate 10 meters. I'm gonna go with that. I think I'm way off. It's been a while since I've bothered to pay attention. I think I'm like at 8. Feels like 8. Though actually I'm seeing those little plants, I might be way over. Nope, 993. I was close. 993.10. Let's go. Thank you for the wig. Da-da-da. Okay, what are we missing now? Is it the Mawashi? It looks like it's the Mawashi. Okay, so this one is in the Taurus level. This is the roll-up 1 cow level. 1 cow. Okay, so we can only roll up 1 cow here. So it, technically speaking, the measuring on a Katamari is interesting. It measures it based on the center point of the furthest out item. It is the way it scales it. So the item we are after here is up there, I think. Hey Kayla, how's it going? La, la, la. La, 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 la. Can I make that? No, it's okay. It is by diameter, but it judges it to that center point. There's what we're after. We need that, and I don't think we can easily roll that up. Yeah, we're too short. Cherry blossom color season. I never got good at this cow level. I got good at the cow bear level. I never got good at the cow level. The worst part of this level, genuinely, is the timer. God, the allergy issue I am having today is killing me. Holy hell. I'll be okay. But yes, for those who do not know how this works in Katamari, if you roll up a single cow-themed item, the level is over. So those milk cartons right there on the ground, those would end this. That is how this level works. I know how that goes, Kayla. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Kayla, they revealed one of the new songs for the new Katamari game on TikTok. Just saying. You can listen to one of the new... No! You can listen to one of the new tracks from the new game. Yeah, it's really good. We listened to it at the beginning of the stream. It's on TikTok on the Namco Bandai US TikTok. Listen, I didn't pay attention to shit other than the fact that there is a new Katamari. I don't remember anything else, Kayla. So if it's not Katamari, I don't have a clue. I literally paid zero attention to anything else. And if I did, I forgot it by the time. Like, genuinely. Got it. Ah. Why do I feel like a Pack World Repack release would also be by Monkey Wrench? Because like Bandai seems to just be sending all of their remasters and such to Monkey Wrench. Is it Monkey Wrench? It's Monkey something. La 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 la. My nostrils are so snotty. Oh, I almost rolled up that cow. See, the problem with this level is, like, you're more likely to get crappy things. Like, those signs count because there's a cow on them. You're more likely to, like, bump into a crappy small thing while trying to get a good thing. And that's the worst part of this level. You get plenty of time. I don't even know what the best cow is in this level. Like, I don't think I've ever done well on this version of it. I would assume there's a giant cow somewhere. Or an ox. Because they've had an ox before. That cow's decently sized right there. Well, I guess this is the one I'm getting. It's fine. My goal was for the present. It's fine. They're not scoring me on a good job. Okay. We already got the superhero scarf, which was in the bear level. Right? I think that's the red scarf. Yeah. We got the running top. I believe we are missing... It says we're missing 2 things. Which has me a little confused because I read through all of them. But we are missing one in the Make the Moon level. Because I have to use a guide because they don't actually mark them in this one like they do all of the others. We can thankfully do Eternal, it doesn't matter. But yeah, we are missing the cool mask. Which a Jumbo Man is flying around with. Okay, I play normally. By the way, this is the game that all of my Katamaris that get thrown at me are ripped from. So whenever you drop bits, this is where it gets them from. Do-do-do-do-do. Eh. What excites and intrigues me, like, one of the DLC, the paid DLC for the new game, is, 50 audio tracks from previous titles. I think the best of one that they added for Katamari Damacy Reroll was like 20 tracks? Maybe? So the fact that it's like, no, 50 tracks, like, I'm in. I am 100% in. You've got my attention. I think the sad thing is, like, I'm going to want to play the multiplayer, but I'm assuming it's not going to be crossplay. And I think a lot of people are probably going to be picking up either the Switch 2 version or the Steam version, and that's going to be the people I want to play with, and that's going to really suck. And it's like, while I could buy the game on multiple systems, I want it on my PS5. Like, it belongs on PlayStation. So hopefully enough people get it on PS5 that I can play online a bit with some people. Maybe it'll have, like, open lobbies where you can compete, and then I can compete with strangers and prove I'm the best around. The only way I think I could be a quote-unquote better Katamari player is if I decided to, or if I was able to mentally become a speedrunner. I don't have that brain to be a speedrunner. Some of the Cowbear speedruns scare me. Like, if you ever want to be very scared, look up Cowbear speedruns. Horrifying. Ugh. This is also true, Clue. But no, like, the Cowbear speedruns are like 30 seconds. A level that typically takes me like 8 minutes, and they're like 30 seconds? Like, how?
How? But I've made this statement before. This is not a game that should be speedrun. I think speedrunning Katamari is very anti to the purpose of the game. And I'm not saying people can't do things for whatever reason they want, but I feel like it is against the intended, like, vibe of the game to speedrun a game that is meant to be chill. Fruit flies don't need fruit. They need they need sugar. I believe correctly on that one. And they're probably in your drain door where you've got stuff sitting. So just pour some vinegar in your drain. Hey, Iris. Either boil a bunch of water and pour it down your drain, or pour some like vinegar in your drain and just let it sit there and don't wash it down. Katamari does have a great soundtrack. I think the best soundtrack is actually on Beautiful Katamari for the Xbox. Me and my Katamari is fantastic, Kayla. You will not be disappointed. Beautiful Katamari had the best soundtrack, and it's sad that most of the songs on that were new to that one did not see any return until We Love Katamari Damacy reroll in the DLC. They were otherwise stuck permanently in limbo because they didn't want to bring the songs back either. I still stand by the assumption that the entire game kind of got stuck in a state of we are not doing anything we did in the game, from music to levels to everything, in order to not make whatever mistake we did with Beautiful Katamari. Like, they couldn't pinpoint it when the answer was you put it on a system where nobody knew what your game was. Like, literally, that's the reason Beautiful Katamari did poorly. They put it on a system where nobody knew what they were. And they were like, oh no, we're doing horrible. We must have done something wrong with the game. Like, no, your game was fine. Game was fine. Hey, Lee. I think Beautiful Katamari... The only complaint I have with Beautiful Katamari is I believe Beautiful Katamari was the beginning of them trying to be child-friendly. Because Katamari Forever, plotline-wise, suffered from that as well. It was toned down. Like, the king is an abusive drunk, and they removed the fact that the king was an abusive drunk almost entirely until Touch My Katamari, and then they overcorrected and just made him really creepy and uncomfortable. Like, he went from abusive drunk dad to creepy uncle. And it's like, why was this your path? The gameplay's been fine on all of them except for Touch My Katamari, I would say. Touch My Katamari made some weird control choices that I think hindered the overall gameplay and level design. Because it involves you know, moving your hand around in the controller, and I think part of the enjoyment from Katamari is the fact that it's just analog sticks. But adding in a touch mechanic makes me focus harder on that, and I think that takes away some of the enjoyment. Which is part of where I think that game, just in general, kind of suffered, is it's not as... Touch My Katamari is not as casual of a Katamari, and then they also threw in microtransaction bullshit and extremely difficult to reach levels because of microtransaction bullshit that it really hurt the game. And I think they've been making some fantastic changes with the newer, with Rolling Live, that it looks like we'll be seeing in the new one. Like, they've actually got a very clear and to the point scoring system in the new one. It's the same one they used in Rolling Live that is in the new one, in which they give you 3 target goals. Usually one is get to a certain size, and then the other 2 are complete the goal within a time limit, and they give you like 2 rankings on the time limit, so you can get 1, 2, or 3 bonus stars after completing a level, which is fantastic. I love that they're doing that. I think it adds more knowledge to the player. It gives you more target goals to reach in levels. So them doing that, I think, is good. I'm hoping they don't keep the shot mechanic. They used it in Rolling Live. They used it in Touch My Katamari. I think the shot mechanic is a way to artificially pad the game in a way that doesn't even make it fun. It just makes it annoying. Because it's like, yeah, replaying the levels of Katamari should be fun. Should be something you want to do. Oh, we're rewarding the player for it. Yeah, but you put so many... They needed to find things to put that currency for. And in finding things to put that currency for... They make you buy songs in a Katamari game. The biggest mistake with Touch My Katamari is you have to unlock songs with in-game currency that you have to collect that they do not give at a high enough speed. Who greenlit that? Like, honestly, worst decision in Katamari history? That, right there. Worse than the 3D King, worse than everything else they've done. They put the music behind an in-game paywall. For Katamari. Which, like... I'm going to include even the old iPod Touch Katamaris and everything in this category of worst Katamari game. Worst Katamari game goes to Touch My Katamari for that alone. They locked the music behind an in-game artificial paywall to pad the game. And if you think, like, Eternal mode and drive mode, 10 levels, outfits for the king, and like 10 or more songs are all paywalled with the same currency that they do not give out at a good rate. But you can pay extra for a full-priced game. Yeah, it's not okay. It's not okay to do that. Music. I can kind of get it with music-themed games, though, in the case of, like, Project Diva, Miku stuff. Because, like, I mean, if we look at, like, Guitar Hero, you're playing it to, your like, point is the music, right? Like, with Miku stuff, the point is... Like, getting a song is getting a level, right? That's DLC. That is arguably DLC. And the fact that you can unlock them in-game through doing stuff is pretty cool. I will give more of a pass there. Katamari is known for its music, though. Oh god, it wasn't all of them? Yeah, no, that's... But yeah, it's... You need... Katamari is about the music and the weird levels and that enjoyment there. And they're just not doing that. Supposedly that Jumbo Man has the present, but I didn't see it in his hand. And I'm confused now. The image I'm looking at showed it in that red Jumbo Man's hand. Who they showed flying right here. I'm trying to roll up this and I wasn't getting any traction. What the hell? And I'm not allowed under the bridge? Game, really? My worry is that I needed to get it before... It's supposed to be in his hand. And I think I needed to get it before it expanded with that one that it just did. Because that was an issue with the early titles where it would actually despawn things you need. Yeah, we gotta restart. That's so annoying. It's supposed to be in Red Jumbo Man's hand. It says once you're large enough you can get it, but the one they're showing getting it is smaller than this, and it looks like at 60 meters it despawns. So that's annoying. Or maybe it's because I chose Eternal. Maybe the present doesn't spawn in Eternal, which is also annoying. I don't know. I was gonna say, it's feeling hotter today. It is hotter today. That's why it's feeling hotter today. Ugh. It's not as hot as it was recently. I'm still gonna call it a win, but... Ugh. Bam ba da da da. Bam ba da da da. Yeah. Do 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 do. Help! Help! Somebody help! I think that's kind of fair, I think, in that one. Like, if it's songs from previous titles, I think that's fair. The catch with Katamari is they were new levels that they were throwing. Like, they threw... like, Touched by Katamari, as far as I can tell, when you get the game, only has 5 songs. It does not even have a song for every level of the game. You have to unlock the rest with a paid in-game currency that you also need for other things. And that's kind of where that little difference is. Yeah, his nice little dance he's got, OBC. I'm assuming is what you're about to talk about, is the weird, awkward dance. Yep. Yeah. My brain just kind of... Really? We're doing this? For those who don't know, in the current sponsorship we're doing with Marvel Strike Force, when you unlock Star-Lord, he doing a little bit of a pelvic thrust on you. He's doing a little grindy hip pivot. It's like, oh. I want to check something. Do. Oh, cool. They also shared this on... One sec. I wanted to grab this because I think we should show off this entirely. I go here, and I go here, and I go here. Boom. It's interesting though to note that the NPCs are pixel art in this, which is odd.
お日様は昼寝してさめざめとつれづれ雨上がりキラキラと晴れやかに遠くへライライライガチャくっつけんやさライライライそんでえじゃえじゃ
This is the new Katamari song that they've revealed.
じゃけよやさライライライそんでえじゃ
For those who haven't heard it.
ライライライガチャくっつけんやさライライライオライえじゃえじゃないかライライライヘイでぴったりよやさライライライレスケンえじゃえじゃないかえんやさよやさすべてじゃないか
I don't think it is though. Like I get what you're saying. Like they totally could.
バタバタ
But I'm pretty sure that all the textures are. Like, I think that is as well. It's a little hard to tell because of high movement. Like, I wish there was another NPC somewhere else that we could compare it to, but... Yeah, no, because look, the cat is pixelated. Which, I know that the original stuff is pixelated, but it's just interesting, right? Like, it is an interesting thing that I'm shocked that they kept. I remove. There it is. Like, it feels like it's not on everything. And I could be wrong. It could be on everything. Maybe I'm just missing it, but it doesn't feel like it is. That may also be it. Maybe it just, like, it looks like a visual difference. I want an official Katamari puppet of me. Thank you! Thank you! Woo! Ugh. Oh my god, okay, listen everybody, I want a 3D printer just for making a 3D print Katamari character of myself. Am I asking too much? I feel like custom Katamari like themed characters would probably sell for a good chunk though. I wonder what Katamari would look like today if Keita had designed it today. Like, would we be looking at like to a T graphics? Would we be dealing with to a T graphics in? I agree, Red. I think it's one of those things, though, where it's like... I would love to have a 3D printer, but I feel like I'd have trouble keeping it clean because of the cats. I think that'd be the main thing for me. I'd need to have one that has that, like, temperature enclosure and everything to keep it, like, completely pristine all the time. It is pretty impossible to, in my house. Like, the only option I have is, like, the basement, and that feels like that's gonna be a separate issue because of it being a basement. Roll. but I'd still end up with cat hair inside my projects that I probably shouldn't have read, regardless of how we look at it. Especially as somebody who, with what I've seen from printers, I would much rather have a resin printer than a filament printer. But it is what it is. I do think it would be fun, though. I think this is one of those things, though, with the new Katamari coming out, I feel like I'm probably going to have to get both the PS5 and PC version at some point. If only for the fact that I highly, highly expect this one specifically to have a modding community behind it. And if we get a modding community behind it, we're talking custom cousins, we're talking custom models for different things, we're talking a lot of stuff. I'm actually, like, I expect a lot of community to exist behind this new one. Yeah, no, that's why, Red, it would most likely be in the basement, away from everything. But still. Steel. And yeah, I know resin's harder, but there's also that, like, situation of investment. Like, I'd rather deal with the harder one and figure that out than buy one that doesn't quite do enough for me and then have to get a better one. You know what I mean? Like, there's a whole investment return kind of argument there. I'd be better off just knowing somebody with a printer and figuring out how to make the thing and then printing it with their stuff and paying them for the time and effort. But I got so many other projects. It's not worth being serious on. My local library? Nah. My local library would not have a 3D printer. I keep trying to do Prince Hop because I've been playing Touched by Katamari. That's not a thing in this one. Why did I... Your hitbox isn't actually moving. Let me go. Thank you. Every so often you hit that, like, weird roll. Really, game? Really? We're gonna argue like this? Oh my god. I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna lose my mind. We're going over here. This is why I try to explain that, like, Katamari Damacy reroll is not great. Like, I understand that it's a remake, but a lot of the physics don't work correctly to the original game. A lot of things are a bit off. We Love Katamari Damacy reroll is far better. And you're not missing out on not getting the plot line. It is not important. It is not a huge thing. You're just getting a better gameplay experience and more levels for, like, the same price. I did not get the train this time. I got the train last time. And we'll go back for the train. It's fine. Okay, so the level was recommending, like, right here at around 30 meters. And I need to get here before I hit 60 meters when it unlocks the new area, I think. No, door! Okay, the Jumbo Man should be flying around here, though. Where is he? Come on. Hello? That right there, lost it. There it is. There's the present. But one of my favorite things in video games that they do not do enough of anymore is that right there. A looped gameplay screen. And wow, they do that a lot of times, don't they? Because we got our current 1, 2, 3. I see at least 4 screens there. Free me! What is stopping me? Oh my god, there's nothing there. This is the thing, like, I try to, like, I can't explain it too clearly if you're not, like, the one playing it, or if you've never played Katamari, but, like, the physics are off. If you've been playing Katamari the whole time, you know the physics are off in this. And, oh, there's the present, cool. I fell into it. But, no. No! I can't reach it. I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm going to actually lose my mind here. Holy crap. But the physics are off in this one. Like, they're not correct. And the reason for that is this game was made in Unity, where the original was made on, like, a custom engine. This one was made in Unity, trying to mimic it as best they could. And I'm by no means saying they did a bad job. It's just slightly off. And that's kind of the thing, is like, it's slightly off. We've got the present. Okay. Like, I'm still gonna complete the level. I'm just, like, very irritated at, like, the physics right now of how that all failed. And I can't go that way. I can't fit. Like, this level. Oh my god. Free me! Like, I'm glad this game exists, but it's definitely, I don't think this one was for people who were hardcore fans of the original. Like, I don't think this one specifically was made for people who were a huge fan of the original. I think this was made for people who never got into the series. And it's just because it controls slightly off. It's not quite there. It's not doing what it should when it comes to a lot of the rolling. It's sometimes not strong enough. Some of the hitboxes are a bit too strict. I'm stuck. I'm actually stuck. Thank you. we go. Okay, we're moving now. We're moving now. We're okay. Everything has recovered. We're back on track. Kind of. Yep, nope, that's fine. That's how that was supposed to work. Yep. Oh my god. You get those moments, it's like, yeah, no. Fuck me, I guess. Okay, we're halfway to the goal. The only reason we're finishing it is because I believe we need to complete the entire level in order to actually get the present. It does not count unless you actually, like, present it to the king, so... Pun not actually intended, but it worked well. But it's... Ugh, it takes time. Go! Anyway, I hope everybody's having an alright Saturday. I need to do more cleaning, but like with my brain being in the funk it's spinning, I may not get anything done today. I might just clean up some more trash and see where that gets me. I did manage to just empty out some drawers that weren't doing much of anything and put those under my desk. I've realized I need to get an HDMI switch for my consoles. I never bothered to get one. With as many consoles as I have, you would think I would have at some point gotten an HDMI switch. Never did. I have actually always been manually swapping things around, which is not the way I should be doing it. So I did add one of those to my throne. I also added a USB hub mainly for like charging things on my desk. Not so much for like connecting more things, but I've moved my PC position. I used to plug a lot of things into the top of my computer that I was using for like a controller or whatnot. So I added a USB hub that I should probably get eventually. Mainly so I can plug in some of the smaller power things and like, oh, I'd like to charge my headphone, like plug my headphones in here. Or plug in one of my USB controllers for like emulation stuff and really like genuinely like basic stuff, but it's just one of those like when you don't have easy access to a USB port, you go, oh yeah. I also like to charge like my heart rate monitor that I've got now. Again, for those who don't know, the new model, I'm not there yet, but it is intended to have a heart rate check for changing my expression for when I'm like panicked or exasperated. It will automatically change to a freaked out expression. Hopefully. And I think we've got one present hidden somewhere else in this that I've missed. I'm stuck on a rainbow! What a life we live. I might just heavily try today to maybe work on getting more of the animation for my new model setup. Mainly because it involves a lot of this is connected to this, which is connected to this, which is connected to this, and like making sure everything is linked, so if I move an arm, right, that the other things all move with it, or if my body moves. But I gotta have that done. I want to have that done by my birthday, and then we'll do a nice long stream for my birthday. Oh, that's a thought. One sec. I need to get this for a clip. I need the prince being exhausted. Come on, game. Got it. Okay. So, what I can do when my character's exhausted, I could have it do the few thing. Like when if it detects my heart rate is over a certain number and then drops back down, I can have it do a few of the like few effects that the prince has. And because you probably don't know what I'm talking about, I clipped it here. So if we go to the end and you just look at the prince on the bottom right, in the bottom right of this, once he's exhausted, he'll start. Wait for it. There, he starts going phew, phew, phew. Also, this is different. It looks like Katamari, for its screen record, they agreed to do it, but only if it says Namco Bandai in the bottom right corner. I didn't realize specific games could set restrictions on their videos for when they're recorded. This actually has like a little copyright info in the corner. Oh, really? Yeah, I had no idea people could do that. Need to open this, go here. And then there, and then there. Oh yeah, I accidentally saved the Nikki background. Back to my game, please. There we go. Hey, Arky. I know 14 watermarks their screenshots, but I don't know about video. Ugh. I like this though because as much as I struggled earlier in this level, like the fact that I have almost tripled the requirement and I still have over 2 minutes left on the clock. We've already got angels going. Come on. The hitbox gets very, very particular when you get this big. Aim towards everything. There's not much left to claim. Ugh. 1 minute left. Dun 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 dun. Let's go. We have rolled up so much crap. 30 seconds left, and now we're gonna get Angelic Chorus. Do we not get Angelic Chorus in the... There's no Angelic Chorus in the original Katamari. Did not know this. In Wheel of Katamari, this does a whole little... Oh, as it zooms up and out. Didn't realize that wasn't in this one. Now, Amari should tell us about ads in a second. But we're waiting. Oh yeah, so fast! Like, I stood around and did nothing for a while. My other one was much better.
Hey,
16
Cameron,
minutes.
I think it's
There it is.
time you move before you fuse with the chair.
It was
Your
16
gravity-
minutes and 879, which we did not meet this time. Ba-ba-da! Okay, we are missing a present, and I'm not sure which present we're missing. We're gonna have to find that. But it is time for a quick break. 3 minutes, stretch your legs, grab a drink, all that fun stuff, and I will see you all very soon. Be right back. Currently in a Game Boy game for a second. Looks like everybody's gonna go overboard on it now, and I can't actually see anything with this filter if I'm not prepared for what I'm getting, so it's a little bit of a mess. There we go. I need... Oh god. This game is absolutely gorgeous. I'm just being attacked by cards aggressively right now. Right. Down. Oh, rude! You suck. Crap. Crap. Ah, wait. I thought I was doing better, but I was staring at the AI. Crap! Snow's a jerk. I got last! Snow bullied. Snow bullied! I'm too flexy for my shirt. Bravo. Bravo. Good job. You did it.
This towel is perfectly ish. The vibrant colors, the always relevant message of I'm too flexy for my shirt.
I'm too flexy for my shirt.
It's even 83% absorbent, which is like a lot.
Let me take the Katamari. Oh god! Help! Help! Oops. Oh my god, that's actually real! It was a meaning! I thought it was a meme! I thought it was a meme! So yeah, anybody watching this in the future, if this is made into a clip, look, we made it over to the island using those fancy lily pads. Very hard to do, had to get as close as I could off of the lily pads and do a dash jump off of the last one, but we did make it. I'm really surprised that we were allowed out here though.
If my account gets banned, y'all know why. Oh. Yeah, Momo, I relate to that face. Fucked up their car though. Look at that. All the heroes. I'm back with a food in my mouth. Hello. Okay, we have the running top, we have the superhero scarf, we have the Mawashi, we have the wig, we have the ducky, we have the crown. Are we missing the Aloha set? Wait. Did we drop it? I think we dropped it. I think we did do this one and we dropped it. So should be Megastar 9, which was the one that was on the smokestack where I was concerned that I may have dropped it and I didn't see it anywhere, so I assumed I still had it. But I believe we did in fact drop it on that level. But sadly, go back. Oh,
Archita just subscribed through Stream Loots.
Thank you, Arky. Also, as a note, somebody like an hour or two ago did install Marvel Strike Force, but they did so anonymously, so I don't know who it was. But thank you, whoever signed up for that. I appreciate you, and it is tracking. Like, it warns me now on my sponsorship thing, which is why I kind of have it off. But if I turn this on, it's going to do a little like, warning, make sure it's the right size, which I hate that they've done. See, there it is. There's a little warning. But you can see how well y'all are doing on this. Having it pop up really quick. It's going better than I expected it to. The goals to me seemed a lot weaker, and I thought they were going to be harder to reach the levels than they are. But getting up to at least level 40 is not difficult at all. So, just saying that if you are taking part in this, thank you. I appreciate you a lot. You are definitely helping support me, and it doesn't cost you a dime, which is really cool. Unless you wanted to. You can spend like $5 to $10 to also help. Which, if you do choose to do that, I would wait a little bit and maybe do it for the battle pass, or wait a little bit longer. I think it's like after level 30, there's a power-up pack. I don't know what it costs yet. I haven't found it. There's some core pack you can buy that I get gift subs as well as money, and then that if it's less than $10, I think we also get another. I don't know. Probably more than $10, I'll be real. But I haven't found it yet. Da-ba-sh-da-ba. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Ow. Ah. Wow! But thank you so much, Arky, for subbing on Streamloots. That really does mean a lot. Thank you. Okay. Filter time!
I hate to call out OBC, but I don't know if OBC is there, but I think OBC... America, yeah! I'll get back to that later. Hello? Hello? Arky tried to summon the masses. Will it work? I don't think it's working. Oh, there we go. We got a couple. OBC, could you make a note in the Discord? Just say, let's go with Mari relaunch check. And I will know what that means. Or Mari relaunch check-in, test. I appreciate that, Arky. Basically, I want to fix it so that way if I have to reopen the bot, that it doesn't, freak out like it did earlier. So I'm just gonna say, have it check that if the stream has already been live, then don't update this file, is what I want to do. Let's go, hey, stream's already live, you don't need to do these again, you know? I was just thinking about that, like, yeah, there should probably be a double check on stream uptime is more than 2 minutes. Like, you don't need to re-enable these settings. Because that also broke the, like, oh, heads up, it's time for ads warning didn't happen, and, like, just a lot of things are broken because I had to reopen that. And it's just like, I should fix that. And it just occurred to me. Da-ba-da. Eh. Oh. Yeah, see, in this one, the stack of people was pale skinned. In the later versions of the game, that character is black. It's just a, like, little change that, like, you know what? That's good. You need more diversity in your game. Da-ba. The Game Boy filter is both cool and horrifying. Especially when you add rainbow to it. Dabba 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 dabba. Help! Help! It really is. The Katamari is very sensitive in this one. It's not as strong at climbing.
Treats for the cats. Vividistski is quite generous.
Alright, give me just a second. There we go. Alright, treats. Where are they? What? There they are. Ugh. Hi, Paz. Good morning to you. Chat wanted you to have some treats. There you go. You're the only one in here, though. Anybody else? Anyone? I don't think we're gonna get anybody else. So Paz got 2 treats. Let me in. Oh, hey, it's Velvet. Something I did think was actually really interesting when I was trying to find the names of the cousins that were in the new Katamari game. Something that came up, or specifically not the cousins in the one that's not out, but the ones that are in the Apple arcade one in Rolling Live, is that the cousins in Rolling Live are, they do sort them and
Pretty
actually
sure
have
it's
a
not
label for
Halloween,
gender.
But Funky Sumia has provided you with a tricky treat anyway. Eat
How dare
the
you.
bean. Bar for beach.
The Buffalo Beach. Let me get this present. And then we will eat the gross bean. Is it back up here? Yes. Okay. My room's currently a mess. I'm trying to find everything. So I have to hunt a little bit to find the gross beans. I did find one of my tunnels though. I say tunnels, one of my plugs. Okay, bar for peach. That's rotten fish, right? Yeah, that's rotten fish. That's spicy beans. I need to actually spend the time to sort through these again. Because, like, I've got so many of them, they are not sorted. I will work on that. 3, 2, 1. Okay, there's the present. I did drop it. I have rolled it back up. Now I need to roll up things in to keep me from dropping it. Okay. Like, that's the catch. Like, with that one is you do fall after you hit it, so you've got to find other things to keep you from losing the present. Because you drop things in mostly the order you picked up, in the order you picked them up. But because you fall off that one, you're very likely to launch it. Which is why we missed it before. Even though we had collected it, we didn't actually get it at the end of the level, and I just did not notice. But this should be the last present. Which means that will get us one of the trophies. It'd be hilarious if they gave us 2 trophies. It won't, but it would be great if it did. Because we are missing 2 trophies. We are missing some stuff in the collection. Are you up into my life? A single star in the sky. I hear you. Okay. We should be nearing the tipping point for speed. Like the or exponential growth tipping point should be soon. Like, we're rolling up cars, which means we've hit a threshold. Which I think cars are at 7.5, specifically. I have fallen. It's not ideal. Ba 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 ba. Ow! Pain! Pain! Ugh. Yeah, I hit... I think I'm level 48? 48 or 49 in my... No, I think maybe 45 right now in mine. Now, I could do the time skip thing and push myself ahead. Like, that's the one thing. Like, the time skips exist, which are great, but if you end up skipping past the goal level, I don't get paid for it. So, I am advising against doing time skips. specifically against the time skip from level 20 to 35, if that is something you're considering, don't do it. Because if you do that one, I won't get paid. I don't get paid for level 30 if you do that. And then I gotta report it as a missed one. And they're probably not gonna be too happy because they got a quote-unquote warning on it that I don't think is much of a warning. Because I have to click a blue Seymour instead of a like red alert thing, and that's a whole... I want that house. Ugh. Bruh, 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 bruh. Da 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 ba da ba do do do. Well, the case in this one, Cannibal, is that I need to collect all of the objects in this in order to get one of the trophies. So if I hadn't got that house before, that should help clarify I get that one. Is it possible your dog was just Sleepy Door and got surprised? Where it's not so much barking at the delivery driver, but being shocked by them just being zoned out and then, oh! Da-ba-da-ba. It's how they monitor the Katamari channel. Oh. Help! I'm shedding! We're about to hit the goal, and I've got 7 minutes left. Whee! I mean, that's the thing. Like, I can play this game like non-stop for ages, as long as I'm playing interesting levels. I do struggle with the Million Roses level just because that level is a slog. I still intend to get a Million Roses on it, though I do think the new game releasing might put a wrench in that because I'm just gonna want to play the new game because the new game looks to me like Katamari Forever. Like, it gives off Katamari Forever vibes in the best way, and I want to play it. And I feel like that's going to distract me from ever completing the Million Roses, which I believe we're at 300,000 on the Million Roses. Is about where we're at, so we're almost a third of the way there. Wanna whir you up into my life. I really need to... My brain just reminded myself. I really need to spend the time and fix my hype balloon so that way it has a monthly record and not just an all-time record. I really need to spend the time to do that today. I'm going to try and do that after the stream. Because I have been putting that off for like a year now, and it's like I'm doing a disservice to all y'all. I want to give y'all a goal that is something you can reach for. I want it to be attainable. I still want it to track the all-time record, but I would like it to track the all-time and a monthly and just comment on the monthly and maybe like leave a message for saying this is the all-time. But I feel like I've been underutilizing that. And I know we don't get a lot of hype trains and stuff here. But I do feel like that would help increase the probability of them and the length of them if people knew they were competing for an attainable goal each month. Ba ba da ba da ba da ba. So you say snowball mechanics, Chow. Is it better or worse if I say they're not snowball mechanics, they're dung beetle mechanics? Like, the inspiration for this game was dung beetles. Can you imagine how different this game would be if the plot was just being a dung beetle? Oh my god, imagine just making a Katamari-inspired game where you play as a dung beetle. Oh my god, wait. Would that be the proper approach for making a game? Because I was trying to figure out, like, how to make the people, the player characters. Would dung beetles be the thing to do? Like, just making different kind of beetles for the characters because of that alone. I realize them being bugs might keep people away, but, like... Or at least giving them a beetle-themed outfit would make sense as one of the defaults. Because I did want it to be, like, collecting moss and stuff in a terrarium. Bots. Boop, 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 boop. Stop being so fragile! Yeah, but I feel like that's a hard balance to hit, is kind of the thing there, Chow. Is like, if you just give, like, beetle, like, do samurai armor with, like, a beetle helmet and stuff. I don't know. It's a hard thing to choose. I feel like it would be cool to have, like, a character, but then have all the outfits maybe be bug themed, so you get to make your custom character, and then the outfits can all be based on different designs of bugs. And then that would kind of add like a weird lore to it all. Like, oh no, these are actually bugs. And then the bugs you see are actually this, and blah 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 blah. Yeah, no, that would also be fair. I don't know, I do worry, though, in like, slight regards to certain things, like, it's kind of like why a lot of games don't make the characters furry, because they worry about marketing, even though that's, like, foolish, right? But, like, you don't really want a bug character because people are afraid of bugs. So you kind of avoid bug-themed games as your focus a lot of the time. Unless you can get a style that really, really doesn't speak or, like, scream bug. You kind of want to avoid those phobias as your main character when they're top. So I think there's just a conversation to be like, I need to avoid certain things. Blah, blah. So bugs can be a heart. Like, I think a good example of that would be, like, Tinykin Adventures, right? Or, like, Tinykin. Because Tinykin, you play as a human. Everything else is clearly bugs and tiny things, but you are a human. It's like... Have a good one, Dort. Ugh. I need to stretch. I'm sorry. I just got an alert on my phone. I want to know about this alert. There's nothing on here. I got best-selling butter core. Like, excuse me? What do you mean butter? What is buttercore? It's a new genre of music. It's Amish rock. Buttercore. Ugh. Okay, that should be all of the presents, so we should get a trophy here. I say should. Okay. Was not better. Create Stardust. There it is. Present Hunter. Okay. So now we gotta go to the tree. The tree. Okay. So objects is what we're after. We are missing Japanese food. We're missing a single Japanese food. Missing some reading items, some cleaning items, some trash items, some cooking items, some stationery. So we need to be small. This is the key thing. We need to be small and inside a house. We're gonna start there. Make a star 3 seems like a good spot. Doesn't even get to a meter. Do-do-do-do-do. This seems like actually a really good level to possibly find Japanese food and stationery. I wonder what the most common item in Katamari is. We Love Katamari, I can only assume it's roses. Like, even though it's the same item, like, it clearly it gets picked up the most in order to complete the game, right? So, roses are the most common in We Love Katamari. But, like, what's the most common thing in, like, this level? Is it flowers? Is it Lego bricks? Is it croissants? Are these tin cans of mackerel? Is it the fact that I have a Pokemon trading card pack to open? It's probably these takoyaki, looking at them. And a lot of takoyaki. WC, when aren't you sleepy? Somebody cracked my spine. Oh my god. Meow. I wonder what Japanese food item I could be missing. I'm sure I can. It's more easy to look up what they are in this game than it is like We Love Katamari or Katamari Forever, which has a absurd amount of items. The cat faces are great. Katamari. Oh. My nose is sniffly. It's kind of killing me. I don't know why today is allergy day, but apparently today is allergy day. Okay, game? Game. It's a ladder. Let me go. Thank you. God. I hate the physics in this Katamari. Like, this was the thing. It's like, as much as I did enjoy playing Reroll when I came back out, I was just happy to see a remaster. Like, now that I can look back on it a little more critically, this is a really bad remaster because the controls do not... Like, the Katamari is too sensitive. The things being knocked off the Katamari fall off too easily. It's not, the physics aren't right. And I understand that it's like, this is Unity now, and it's a new engine, and... It's not going to be perfect, but holy crap, this one is not as good as the original. Like, it looks nicer. It loads faster. It is not as good. Bum, bum, bum. Free me! Oh my god. Oh my god! Woo! Although I don't think there's much in terms of stationary in this level, so I may not be able to get that one. I may not get anything here. Like, my hope for this level was to find the Japanese food. Ba, ba, ba. There we go. There we go. Bum, ba-da-bum. Oh, I had meant to mention this before. I may be bringing back on-screen chat with the new overlay because there will be some empty space. However, I'm thinking of either making the on-screen chat only for people who have, like how we have the opening for the highlight my message thing. I'm considering making that a thing we have, but at the same time, limiting it to people who have only followed for, who have only like been who are either subs or have so much watch time accumulated to appear on the on-screen chat. I know that can be a bit messy for some people, but it is going to be dead space in my overlay that if I don't do something, it's going to be weird. It's not really going to be intended for reading purposes, but we'll see what I can pull off with what programming I have available to me. Because I know a lot of people use like certain sites, but I would like to, I need ones that can allow me to limit things by like follow age and things like that, and not just are they following. Like, anybody can follow. I'd like to restrict mine to subs and people who have followed for so long, you know? Bum, 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 bum. We go. Beedoo, beedoo. Yeah, that's kind of the thing, because like my opening thing I think is set to 12 hours. If you've watched 12 hours of my stream, your messages show up during my starting soon as a little scrolly across thing. And it's like, yeah, that works well, right? But I don't think it works quite the same when you're like brand new, you shouldn't be seen, and the on-screen chat, like, it's security method, right? So that way I don't have to edit things out of the VOD or worry about crap showing up that I don't want to show up. Ah, my legs. I'm achy. I'm sore. I didn't sleep very well last night, so there might be a nap in my future. Might be a nap in my very near future, actually. I don't know if we got anything new. We probably didn't get anything new. Oh. Oh. I believe those are new records, right? Those are new records. Sweet. Do 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 do. Problem is, I wasn't after records. The problem is, I am specifically after this. We did not get a new Japanese food. We did not get new reading. We did not get new cleaning. Like, I missed, like, it wasn't there. Like, I'm missing things in general. Now, interestingly, though, they have locations. So, if they're in a house, I can see... Which, this is actually pretty cool. Like, I can tell what room things I'm missing are in. And, like, none of... I don't have all of them in any of those. I got all the campground. All of Sparrow Hill. Like, I'm glad they're narrowed down a little bit. Like, I can see, like, what locations of the map I'm missing something, which is really cool. So, like, at the park, I'm missing a couple things. And then if I go here, we're not sorted quite like I thought we would be, but... I wish it would give a description without telling you what it was. We're missing one thing. I think. No, we're missing 3 things, but still. Ugh. Well, we got 1 trophy. Only 2% of players have... Wait, how do only 2% of players have that, but only 1%, 1.9 have that? If you get all the items, you must have just got really lucky if you're not trying for all the trophies. Because there's not a trophy in here that I feel like you would get without doing that. Like, what? Hey, beauty. I like that there's a size chart. So you can tell, like... I got all the largest items. I'm somehow missing an extremely large item. Which is definitely a building. And maybe a crane. There's so many things I'm missing. Now this is interesting though. If I needed to know what item I'm missing, I can definitely tell here. Or is this just people? No, because that's a baseball bat. So yeah, this is all of them. This isn't all the items. I guess these are just named things. Yo, my brain may have melted. I just want you to know this. My brain may have melted. What do you mean another cousin has arrived? Wow. Oh, yeah, I know that makes sense. A input. We Love Katamari reroll. Really? Yeah, beat the levels are all going to be up pretty high. I mean, I guess Steam is going to be a very different occurrence too to the people who buy it on PlayStation. I feel like PlayStation is going to be the more diehard Katamari fan simply because it's on its console, right? So 23%. Where do we get to the end of the level, of the main levels? Having played all the levels is right there at 4.7. Over half the I feel like this is just half the players. Roll up 100 type of things. I love the Platinum Trophy, getting its very fancy artwork there. I don't remember if I have to manually save. Yep. Okay. That's what they are for, that's what they are for We Love Katamari on, I'm assuming, Steam? Because, like, here... 3.8% of players have Platinum. So 3.8 is the lowest on PlayStation. And then the highest, I think, was that 55. Yeah, 53. Which actually, wait. Finishing the first level, the tutorial, is at 23%. Right? 23% for finishing the first level in Katamari after booting it up. The tutorial level. So you would assume 75% of people just haven't played the game, right? You would assume 75% of people have not. The new Katamari game is going on Xbox, Switch 2, PS5, and PC. But how is this at 53% if the first level is at 23 and does not have 100 types of items? How does that work? How does that work? Ugh. Which is understandable, obviously. It might be on the PS4. I don't know if they'll do a PS4 release, though. PS4 is now somewhat of a dead console, right? So it's entirely possible that, I think the PS4 is kind of done, right? Because the PS5's been out for like 4 years. There's probably still stuff that is released on there, but... Okay, Mr. Sunshine! At the mighty Damacy. I wonder how much a used PS5 costs, just out of like curiosity. Doing a quick search. $350. The heck is this PS5? Sorry, I just found one. Oh, it's a games. Is this like a GameStop box? Yeah, GameStop box they have for like certified stuff. It's actually a cool looking box. I think the one thing PlayStation should have done, and I would like to see more companies do this in general, is like just release a ton of versions of your console like with different skins. I know they at least sell faceplates that are in cool new colors now, but... I am going to be annoying here, and I know it's Katamari, and I know this is, like, blasphemous. Where's the bird? Bird. We're gonna commit some blasphemy. Turn down the music. Do 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 do. I mean, they do official ones. There's official ones as well. Is kind of the thing, but it's just weird that. It's just weird to be divided up the way it is, you know. I want this soundtrack. There we go. Alright. I was at, oh, so I had stopped at exactly a third. We were at 333,333. So I had stopped at exactly a third, or at least within one rose, last we played, so. For those who don't know, this is the most tedious level of Katamari Damacy. It's the most tedious level, it really is. It's not a bad level by any means, it's just tedious. Oh god, Snow. Listen, if you can get my average viewers right now up to 33, I will keep going for another 3 hours. If my average views can get up to 30 and stay up there, I will keep going. But this is because I am in a situation of trying to fix my numbers and my averages and stuff. So start sharing, call in favors. It doesn't help when you see Twitch like aggressively like messing with the numbers, because I've just watched it flicker back and forth between 27 and 21 multiple times. It's like, Twitch, make up your mind and please choose the bigger one. Please, Twitch. A lot of it mainly just involves like making sure that your view is counting, you know, because Twitch is being picky about it.
Hang in there, everybody.
And I guess there's also the theory of, oh, I could also use my phone but log out. Like, don't do that. But yeah, views are a pain. Na 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 Katamari Damacy. Like, the amount of time it takes to just get 1,000 roses is kind of absurd. Allergies! Ow. Twitch has settled on the 22. But no, I want to, I think I want to add a visual effect that is similar to the King's new background that can be behind my model. That can be redeemed as a kind of dress up and just call it like the King's Aura or something. Because in the new Katamari, they had this like spirally kind of almost a rainbow whirlpool pattern, and I think that'd be really cool to have behind. Because I know we've got like the Halo one right now that's a bit of a rainbow, like the Halo of light. I think it'd be really cool to do a Halo of the King's presence. I think there's going to be a lot of visual things that the new Katamari influences when it comes to the stream. Ugh. Like these balloons that I still don't have as a redeem. Oh, I could put those in as a... That would work. As a thought, I could use the redeems like that behind me as like what I've got right there with the balloons and stuff. Usually they're triggered by a redeem, but I wonder if I could time them and have like them continuously being redeemed for a certain amount of time based on dress up. I don't know. I have to toy with that. OBC, if you've got a second, could you put a note to say toy with Katamari particles? I'll try and make a, I'll try and see if I can get those to maybe like render with a redeem on a loop or something. I'm not sure. That's 2,000. Yes. Yes, let me see that. Because, yeah, what I want to do is I want to take those, like, the butterfly effects that I have and the balloons and the stars and maybe make those just as a redeem that can loop for so many minutes or something. And just count them as part of the dress up, maybe. I think what I'm going to be running into now, though, is because we hit past 3 o'clock, right? Which means a lot of other people have now gone live because we've hit a time slot. That hour changes a lot when it comes to live streams. Yeah, no, you're good, OBC. Sorry, I didn't realize you were laying down. I appreciate it. Oh, I could, in theory, make a redeem where somebody could redeem it for me, or a command where I could like allow subs to like make notes for me or something in theory, but meh. Ugh. I am so achy. Oh my god. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to revisit the Katamari Apple TV game again. Not so much out of desire to play the Apple TV game again, but because the fact they added 2 cousins I haven't seen. It is. That's kind of the thing, Beauty. It's like I could set like certain people to be able to, but. My old setup used to be that way. Back when I did the Little Big Planet stuff, that's how my setup was. So, I know how it goes, obviously. I know how it goes. What's funny is I usually slept on the floor under my desk rather than actually in the bed. The hum of the computer was calming. I like this song. I am I would say side sleeper, but I do move around in my sleep. I reclined. My back hurts, so I keep stretching. So, yeah, no, so it was amping me up a little bit. You're not wrong, Beauty. I was leaning back. Do-do-do-do-do. It'll lower the quality when I lean back, but at least I'll always be loud enough. That's kind of that weird balance for me. It's like, oh, I'm loud enough. I'm just not the best quality when I do that. Yep, nope, it was just me being lazy. If the estimate is I can get about 1,000 roses in, what, 5 minutes? Seems to be the case. About 1,000 roses in 5 minutes. Is that what it is? Maybe a little less. 3 minutes for 1,000 roses? If it's 3 minutes for 1,000 roses, then I need 666,000. That just means it'll be 666 minutes for me to finish this level, which is about 11 hours. So if I play it the perfect pace for 11 hours, we can get 1,000,000 roses. Wait, no, my math's wrong, isn't it? 666,000. If it's taking me 3 minutes, I think it would take me 30 hours? Shit. If I got 1,000 a minute, it would take me 11 hours. This level is absurd when you consider that little bit. Like, if you consider that, oh my god. Holy crap. Like, I can't get, like, we're looking at, even if we're optimistic here, we're looking at probably 16 hours of this yet to go. Like, I guess in theory what we could do is try and do like 2 hours a week of this. Like one of my afternoon streams, do like a 2 hour. But holy crap, I don't know how I stay sane. I really want to complete this level at some point. That's the one thing though, like I really do. Like this is one of those things where this is such an important level to me. Watch them add it in the new Katamari, or at least something equivalent to it, and we'll be like, yeah, you gotta do it again. Like, fuck! But like the fact that this isn't an achievement, it just drives me nuts. Like, why is 1,000,000 roses not an achievement for this game? I feel like if they did do something like 1,000,000 roses as a thing, Chow, the catch would be that they would have a lot more roses rendering on the screen at any given time. Hey, Cole. But yeah, I'm just gonna try to get to 340,000. Just a quick 7,000 on it is better than nothing. I'm honestly shocked that this level didn't make it into Katamari Forever. Like, it's an annoying level thing, sure, but I'm shocked it wasn't in Katamari Forever, because that would have made sense to bring it back and go, hey, look! Like, I know we have the Cowbear level because Kate is a jerk, right? But, like, this level, is this not because Kate is a jerk? This to me is a far meaner level than the Cowbear level. Like, far meaner. I was just thinking as a reference, with the whole moss collecting game that I want to do, it would be really funny to have like clovers that just sometimes are in the moss, and just have as a passive thing throughout the whole game be collect a million clovers. Be nothing other than collect a million clovers, and it does nothing. But it's just like slowly ticking up as you play. I know people would end up cheating and using hacks for it and blah blah blah, but... Ugh. God, this level though. This level is so brutal. Cause like this is what I was saying, like, okay, we've like I was counting what we've done, and I think I said it at 24. It's been 7 minutes. And I've only gotten 3,000 out of it. So if we're going 1,000 every minute and 45, like, yeah, there's 24 hours of me playing this at even a moderate pace. Though granted, me mentioning, like, if I did 12, or if I did 2 hours a week of this, that would only be 12 weeks. Which isn't that bad. I just don't know if I can keep my focus going for 2 hours of this a week. I feel like that'd be a goal if I had like a roommate who also streamed. Like one of us could be rolling and then we swap over to the other person, then the other one rolls and then we swap while it's just like a little picture-in-picture in the corner or something. Like, that would be a cool way to do it. Oh. I need to lie on the cold, hard ground. Whoa! Ugh. Oh. We're almost there. I believe Cleo is fairly indifferent. I think Cleo is in the situation of enjoys hearing me be happy talking about Katamari, but really doesn't care one way or the other. What? Oh, I'm sorry, OBC. That's what you get for having nice weather. Someone ruining it. With a lawnmower. $339. Almost to 340. $6,664 collected today. Could I have done more? Yes, entirely. Totally possible. Am I going to? No, not really. I'm exhausted. I need a nap. I didn't sleep well last night, but we got progress. We got a decent chunk of progress today. Oh. Ba ba da ba ba. I appreciate y'all hanging out. It has been fun times. I need to send you away though. And I am going to send you, I think. I'm gonna send you over to somebody we rated a while back, but they've changed their name. They're playing Peak by themselves. But they are a very wonderful person. So I'm gonna send you over to Tropic Arcade. They used to be Vapor Bubble, but they've migrated to a new account. I don't know why. I'm not really gonna get into asking that little bit. Believe their pronouns are they, them, but they do not have. Oh, there. They, Eddie. Found it. It was in a weird spot. But I'm gonna send you over to Tropic Arcade. They are good vibes. They are a kind person, and I'm sure they will appreciate having you. So go get stressed out watching the mountain climb. Take a nap. Take care of yourselves. Be lovely. I'll be streaming again in 4 hours. I hope you can make it. I'm not sure what we're going to be playing. Probably a sponsored thing. Sponsored as in they gave me a key, not sponsored as in paid. I love and appreciate y'all. I hope you have a good one. That said, see ya. Love ya. Bye-bye.
Tension は頂上で